Okay, so yeah, what to expect for this week crypto market outlook. So as you know that many are beginning to see the cycle effect from the last 4 years, and of course for the last 4 years cycle, for the last four cycles as well in crypto history. So you know that the month of October tends to be very, very bullish, and we are already in the middle of October. So the first week, everyone is shaken out, right? Okay, when is the October coming? And then finally, we are here, middle of October, and we see BTC price somewhere around 67.8K already, right? Very, very fast, and can see the sentiment is really shifting back to the bullish side. Okay, but nonetheless, we can see here what is really happening in the crypto space. As you know that FTX right now, they are actually going to pay off the creditors. And of course, for those of you who are holding funds in FTX, right, you might gonna get paid from FTX. Okay, right? And of course, I think there are some concern as well on the regulation side. Okay, and how does it really affect the market? Will the SOL price continue to crash, or is it pricing in before the FTX unstake? Right? There is over 178,000 of Solana tokens that FTX is holding right now. Okay, so FTX have already unstaked about 178,000. Okay, on 15th October, which is yesterday. Okay, why? Is because of asset liquidation to repay creditors or investors or people like you who are actually holding funds in FTX and could not withdraw in time. Okay, so yeah, I think this could also start the bullish setback, bullish momentum. Why? Is because once you pay back, I think those people most likely will use that funds to actually plow back to the market and probably to reinvest again. Okay, I think that is what they're trying to do. Yeah, I don't think the retailers is dumb enough to cash out in USDT and just move on. Probably they're gonna move on to other tokens. So yeah, we can see here FTX on stake, right? Tokens worth more than 128 billion. Okay, and the decision comes over from US bankruptcy court approved FTX reorganization plan. Okay, insolvency. All right, so they are willing to pay back, and then they are unstaking this. Okay, so yeah, I think if you are holding any funds, maybe you should receive an email or letter, right, from FTX. I'm not sure. Okay, because I do not hold any funds on FTX. So might want to take note on this situation. So the sole staking address of FTX Alameda redeemed about 178,000, most of which are expected to flow into Coinbase or Binance. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a massive inflow there. And most likely it will affect Solana's price, probably short term, probably a little bit short term, and that's where you might want to take advantage of buying the dip if you're lack of exposure on Solana. Okay, so yeah, I think this is actually short term. So potential market impact on FTX SOL sales, right? Solana sales, selling of Solana, liquidating the Solana, maybe to USDT or USDC. Okay, so yeah, as FTX continues to implement its reorganization plan, okay, which may put more pressure on Solana price. Okay, so yeah, I think Solana is still hovering around the $150 price. They're still holding very, very strong support. Okay, so I can see that Solana will continue to build. And yeah, this is for the long term, right? A lot of developers and a lot of retail are still trading meme coins in Solana. Okay, so yeah, I think this is nothing to worry, but this is just short term pullback, and you might want to take advantage of buying the dip, right? So that is the technical side. Fundamentally, I think overall it's very bullish. Okay, so yeah, if FTX starts to liquidate on stake SOL without adequate market demand, SOL may drop by 15%. Okay, and most likely to reach somewhere around $131 as support. Okay, so yeah, I think it is already done, and I think October, or many have said, right, we are already seeing it right now. You can see the momentum is already shifting towards the upside. Then, of course, moving on next, right, what's really happening on the geopolitical side, we can see that the US presidential election will be happening somewhere around 5th of November. So less than 1 month from now, right, there will be a US election, and usually the US election is one of the bullish year, right, especially for crypto. You can see markets are rallying. Okay, markets are actually heading all the way up because why? Interest rate cut. Okay, and then that's where you're going to see the elections instead will take over, and going to see who's going to win the election, right? So a Trump win most likely will definitely add more boost to the market, as you can see on the last cycle, right? Last two cycles, 2016, 2017. So when Trump won the election, you can see the super cycle. for 2016, 2017 bull market. Okay, so yeah, but even during this time, before the election, what happens is that Trump have launched this program or platform called World Liberty Financial. So he launched his ICO or IDO, okay, also known as WLFI, okay, selling his token, initial coin offering, or whichever it is to call it. Okay, but I think it is best to stay away because I don't think you wanna go in. Yeah, I think a lot of people bought, okay, based on this. And I think it is not a success here. Okay, I think there is a multiple breakdown on the website. Okay, I think the website went offline. Okay, website went offline. So you can see about 160 million of WL5 have been sold as of 7:25 p.m. Right, 19.4 billion tokens remaining. Okay, so their selling price at 0.015 cent. Okay, so they raise about 300 million and sell about 20% of token supply. So it's something like ICO. So you just buy the token and then you just wait for the official launching. So if the price goes up above your entry price, which is 0.015, yeah, then of course you're in profit. But again, like I said, anything to do with new coin, you have to stay away. You have to be very careful. So what is the purpose and utility for this, right? WL5 will be a governance token. So it's a DAO token, which will be used for voting or decisions regarding on future development on the platform. So that is a utility as of now. Okay, so yeah, this is the World Liberty coin that is taking charge by Donald Trump, his son, and of course the other back-end team as well that is focusing on this, okay, before the election. But again, I think this is also another silly move, okay, made by Donald Trump, because I don't think you're gonna promote this before the election, right? So yeah, so I think it's best to stay away, and this is really what is happening. So later on, I'm going to see, right, the market sentiment for the US election as well, who is really taking charge. Okay, but these are the things that you have to know. And of course, on and off, you have this type of hype that is ongoing. Okay, for politicians, celebrities will shield their own coin. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay, and then next we can see here. Okay, so coming in from Ethereum side. Okay, so I think there are a lot of scrutiny coming in from the Ethereum Foundation and of course the developers. And in terms of pricing, I think a lot of people are getting impatient, getting fed up on Ethereum because they're holding and then Ethereum is not really outperforming against Bitcoin and other coins. Okay, so where could Ethereum go and how far could Ethereum hit? Okay, so this article here mentioning that Ethereum will hit somewhere around 3.4K. Okay, on the technical side, if it breaks above this certain level, okay, on this bullish pattern. So far at the moment, Ethereum is somewhere hovering, okay, hovering around like what, 224 to 26. It's still consolidating. Okay, so it have finally surged above 2005, now testing a critical supply. Okay, that could spark a massive rally for both Ethereum and altcoins. So as you can see that usually after the rate cut, there will be a liquidation or capitulation between the Ethereum and Bitcoin chart, Ethereum and BTC chart, right? So Ethereum is weakening against BTC. So after that capitulation, then only you might want to see, you will see a slow effect coming in for the Ethereum and our altcoins. That's where it will start to build up. And then according to the historical data, most likely the price will definitely shoot up again. So you have the patience and the conviction to hold and to wait. So after several days of anxiety and uncertainty, okay, I think it's ignited optimism across this crypto space. So yeah, we can see most of the coins are rallying right now. Okay, this is the effect of October, or whichever you call it. Okay, so later on we will see on the technical side because I think Ethereum is about to explode. Okay, explode towards the upside, and then of course many are targeting this price, right? Ethereum breaks through the next supply zone target around 3.4K. Okay, 3.4K. Yeah, so Ethereum move can be very, very strong and very volatile as well. Once it break up, it can really break up. So yeah, it's been consolidating. Okay, I think this is a bullish consolidation. Okay, so once BTC also ready, then we might see also Ethereum and other alts also to start to rally as well. So you got to be patient. And of course, I think this is a time really you want to strap on because this is where October is going to really take things to another higher level. Okay, so starting from this week all the way to New Year, January, February, right? All the way up. So yeah, I think hopefully you guys have accumulated much dollar cost average. Okay, because you don't want to DCA when the price is going up, right? So yeah, you don't FOMO in. I hope you learned your lesson since the last cycle. Then, of course, moving on, we can see here coming in from Polkadot side. So what's really happening with Polkadot, right? After the parachain option since last cycle, okay, last cycle they've been not doing well on the parachain slot, and it seems that they have moved on to another thing, right? So even I went to token 2049 and went to talk to them, to one of the representative of Polkadot. So what are you guys been up to? Okay, after the relay chain. Okay, so they have been moving a lot and they have been focusing on gaming. Okay, and then other than that, also you can see that they are focusing on this protocol. Okay, this protocol is called Joint Accumulate Machine, which is also known as JAM technology. So what does it do? Right, representing a prospective design to succeed the relay chain in contrast to the current iterative approach. Okay, so they present this protocol JAM, okay, as a single all-inclusive update. Okay, so computation model that is suited for upcoming intensive tasks required in AI development. So not only they're focusing on gaming, right? They're focusing on AI as well, AI narrative. Okay, so that's what they are trying to do right now. So Polkadot have no choice but to pivot and to find the current hype and narrative to join in the bandwagon. Okay, and then another thing is that what they are focusing on is the football clubs, right? Okay, so Polkadot recently became the official training partner for one of the America's most cherished football club, also known as Inter Miami. So yeah, this is what they are doing. But I believe they have been pouring a lot of money on advertisement, especially on CoinGecko's website. Okay, they're pouring a lot of marketing. Okay, they're spending a lot on marketing. Okay, rather than focusing on the development side. So hopefully they can able to deliver. Okay, but because on the technical side, what you can see is that I believe the price is already at the bottom, right? Which is somewhere around 4.4 or somewhere around 3.9 level. Okay, so yeah, this is where the setup of Polkadot might have to deliver. Okay, because the all-time high is at $55, right? So yeah, if you have been holding Polkadot since last year, okay, so yeah, you really need to have that kind of patience, right? If you are really believing in this project. Okay, so yeah, these are the narrative right now. This is what Polkadot is doing. Okay, focusing on gaming, focusing on AI, okay, and yeah, more to sports, esports, and yeah, these are the narrative right now. Okay, so yeah, moving on next, we can see here. Okay, we have the presidential election forecast. So this is by Polymarkets. This is where you get to know who is really taking the lead in the election forecast. So nonetheless, we can see it's very clear that Donald Trump is leading. It's almost 60% compared to 40% Kamala Harris. Okay, so you can see the bullish sentiment is shifting towards Trump. Okay, because why is that? Because most of the voters are crypto holders. I think more than 50% or in the US, okay, are crypto holders. So that is why it's making a huge shift in momentum towards Trump, favoring Trump rather than Kamala Harris. Okay, so again, anything can happen during the election. Okay, it might manipulate or it might shift back to Kamala Harris, who knows? So you have to be very cautious as well. But again, Trump victory in the US election will definitely boost the financial markets, not only in crypto, but stock markets and the global equity. So that is what we want to see, right? Because we have already seen 2016, 2017, where the market have already rally, massive rally, super cycle, right, on 2016, 2017. So definitely we want to have the kind of same effect again or even better once Trump comes in, because already have a track record. You already know that Trump is proven, okay, that he's one of the favorites to lead in the global financial market rather than Kamala Harris. So yeah, I think this is the setup right now, 60-40. Okay, so yeah, let's fingers crossed. Let's hope for Trump win and yeah, they can be able to move on with the bull market. And then of course, moving on next to the on-chain side. So on-chain side, what we can see here, okay, regarding on the magic bands, and where are we right now? Okay, so you can see here, cycle top target. Okay, CryptoCon mentioning what? 130.6K. Okay, that will be the extreme case. And we're hovering somewhere around 67, right? 67K plus. So level 3 is up next and it's now 96.2. Okay, so 96.2. So roughly about another 20K more from there, 20K to reach there. So level 3. So what we can see here, right? Level 2 and 2.5 resistance, which is happening on March 2024, early this year. So we have been going sideways for the past 6 to 7 months. Okay, sideways movement. And the longer the sideways, the bigger the volume or the break is. Okay, so you have to be very, very cautious right now, because I think this could be a very bullish breakout towards the upside rather than the downside. Okay, and then for those who think that this is too conservative, okay, not to worry, a boost is coming after the new all-time highs. All right, so this is the expectation. Okay, right, and then the bands can stretch up to the side, which could significantly increase both level 2 and the cycle top band by the time they are hit. All right, so yeah, I think this is the next setup here. Top cycle, level 3, 96.2. Okay, might see 96K before end of this year. Okay. All right. And then yeah, then maybe we will consolidate again, and then we'll try to hit 130,000 probably by September, or probably Q4 of September, Q4 of 2025. That is the expectation. So my expectation for this market, maybe 120K max, okay, for BTC to go all the way there. Okay, so maybe extreme cases 220,000. Okay, that is my realistic conservative approach and the most hopium price target level for BTC. Okay, so yeah, these are the on-chain side. And then if you look here, coming in from Murad, so Murad is one of the meme coin, also known as the meme coin expert, or you can say many are calling him meme coin Jesus, because whatever that he chooses, whatever meme coin that he picks, right, it tends to go up, or whatever bets that he pick tends to rally. So he mentioning what here on meme coins. Okay, so purchasing meme coins that can become very big. Okay, buying coins that have undergone multiple negative drawdown of 70%. Okay, so that's where you're going to take note on your meme coins. Have your meme coins that you purchase, is it down maybe minimum 70% to 90%? Have you already seen it, or is it a new launch? So if it's a new launch, then you have to be very careful. And then you might want to study coins that spend a long time under less than 10 million market cap. Okay, is the altcoins or is the meme coin, is it under 10 million market cap? Have you spent a long time? That's the thing you have to research. And then study coins which have people hustling for free, right? So you got to go to community like Telegram, Twitter, Discord, and see how are they doing. Okay, what are they achieving? What is the cloud movement? That is the most important thing. And then use bubble maps and holder scan to check distribution, right? So bubble maps and holder scan, I think is similar like Etherscan, okay, or DEX screener tool, where you can able to check what is the performance of the coin, how many holders, how many people are actually holding the coin or selling the coin. Okay, so yeah, I think this is what Murad's saying. And then of course, another thing to take note is that you have to understand, okay, money isn't made in the trading. Okay, if you are still having the trading mindset or trader mindset in crypto especially, then I can say that you're destined to fail. Okay, if you are not consistent, I'm saying. Okay, if you are the newbie and if you're here to just trade, have a trader's mindset, buying low, selling high, or selling high, buying low for 30-40% profit, and then you go in again to the market, then you're destined to fail. Okay, because I have been both sides. I've been in both sides for many cycles like this. And today I must say that hodling is one of the best performing returns compared to trading. So even Murad also mentioning, right, it is not coming in from trading alone, not coming in from trading, but most of it is from waiting and holding. So the question to you is, do you have the conviction to hold? Do you have the patience to hold? Because many do not have that. Because many tends to chase the shiny object, and many tend to over leverage on their trading position. Some they take loan, okay, and then they plow back to the market. They leverage, okay, so they leverage trade, and then when things go south, okay, so what happened? They got margin call. And when they got margin call, okay, they tend to borrow money from their relatives or to the bank or whoever, plow back into the market, try to trade and recover back in hope to pay back, right? So then again, what happened is that your trading goes south again and everything goes to zero. Then what you have left is nothing. You don't have a base to start as well. Compared to holding on spot, that is a difference. Why? Because even the price, even the coin goes down to 90% or 99%, you're still holding the coin itself. Okay, compared to leverage trading, you're speculating. So when the price goes against you, your margin will be affected. That is the difference here. So I don't understand why people still want to trade. Okay, even if you want to trade, at least put a small amount. just to feel your guilt or your dopamine or whatever. Okay, whatever excuse that you want. Okay, I know. So it is much more better, okay, to buy a meme coin and hold compared to trading. Because by buying and holding a meme coin, you have a better odds and have a better chance to even outperform trading. You know, look at all those forex traders, right? And whoever is trading right now, showing you the best trading record. Then you put in money to the fund manager, and then within 1 week, the account bursts, the account go MC, margin call. So what's the point? So I would rather put my money or USDT to a meme coin like Popcat or Dog with Hat or PayPay. Even that is even a better chance for me to, to gain a better returns compared to putting into a fund manager who have to go through a volatility, right? To go through drawdowns, 60%, 70%, and then you got to hope whether the market can recover or not. If the market cannot recover, and then yeah, margin call, okay, or MC they call it. So yeah, hopefully this is the thing that you have to take note. Okay, hopefully that you guys can be able to learn from the lesson. Okay, because you're going to trade again and you're going to lose and then you're going to waste another cycle. So this is a cycle that you don't want to screw up. Okay, you don't want to screw up. You cannot afford to screw up. Okay, so if you're going to screw up this cycle, then you're going to wait another 4 years or maybe no more 4 years bull market again. So this is the final bull run maybe. Okay, so you got to plan and you got to position yourself on your spot. Okay, spot position rather than trading position. All right, so yeah. Then of course, moving on next to the airdrop. So for those of you who are doing airdrop, like Hyperliquid. So Hyperliquid is a leverage trading platform where you can able to speculate, right? So for those of you who are trading here, you are now able to, I think you can able to receive this airdrop called Hype, right? It's Hyperliquid. It is more towards the Ethereum side, Ethereum ecosystem. Okay, so yeah, I think you have until 11th of November to complete this step. You have to do something here, okay, to, I think to vote or something, or to accept the TNC for Hyperliquid, right? So congratulations for you guys who are traded here. Because even in trading also, we do have a lot of strategy, how to gain back the whatever that we lost on trading in terms of airdrop or rebates for it, right? So yeah, I think there are many ways, right? So we don't trade for profits, but we trade for airdrops. Okay, but we are doing in a different strategy, like building volumes. Okay, all right, and then opening and closing a trade in a certain time, like open 5 minutes, close within 5 minutes. Right, so open the trade and then leave there for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter profit or loss, we just close it. Why? It's because we want the volume. So when we build volume, we're getting a chance for the airdrop, and then airdrop could actually in the future to recover back whatever that we lost. All right, whatever that we lost. All right, so yeah, these are things. And then of course, next airdrop is coming in from dBridge. So if you have been transferring funds or cross-chain from EVM to Solana or Solana to Cosmos, right? So dBridge is now airdropping in tomorrow, 17. Okay, so yeah, I think for those of you who are qualified, you can able to claim, and you can even claim via your centralized exchange. Okay, so this is a dBridge foundation. Okay, so I think you guys, whoever bridge to using dBridge, then you should qualify. Okay, you should qualify for this airdrop. Okay, so it's a bridge token that is built under the Solana ecosystem. All right, then of course, next one coming in from mode layer 2. So season 2 also dropped, airdrop done, completed. So yeah, I think they're going to announce on the checker. Okay, and of course the date as well when they're going to drop. So they're going to move on to season 3. Okay, so I think as long as you have a minimum of 250 points, then you should at least qualify for this airdrop. Okay, for mode airdrop. So first round already did. Okay, so this is the second drop. So I think I'm going to move on after season 2. So I'm not going to do mode anymore. So probably going to move out the funds and then going to see the other opportunities as well. Then of course, moving on next to the crypto market cap, you can see here, currently we are hovering around 2.31 trillion. Okay, we can see BTC is at 68K already. Look at that, the October effect. The moment that you've been waiting for is now here. 9.88% up in the last 7 days. Look at Ethereum now at 2.6, still underperformed, 8%. Okay, we have Solana is at what, 156. Okay, any gainers for the day? Dogecoin, 16.91%. Litecoin also is up 8.89. Satoshi region is up 14.95. Look at PIP network, 17.51. Shiba is up also 9%. Yeah, I think most of the coins are up. Okay, any losers for today? Ethina, okay, 1% or 10% last 24 hours. Maker down, 8.5. Popcat, also one of the my pick in the last 2 months, just down only about 8%. Notcoin, okay, 6. WorldCoin, right? So you guys got WorldCoin, I think went up about 2.5, 2.6. Okay, so now it's down about 5.78. So we're gonna take note on WorldCoin later. I'm gonna draw out the technical chart later on. So if you have any altcoin you want me to look at, feel free to put in the chat box. Okay, so I think there are a lot of coins that you can able to look at as well. Some are actually undervalued, some are actually still at the bottom. And maybe there is a chance for us to pick back up again. Okay, look at Celestia, less than 6. Aptos now is rallying now, rallying with Sui together. Okay, and then let's move on next to the technical side. So technical side, what you can see here is that dominance, right? Dominance is still rallying, 58.89 already. Final 58.7. Okay, so yeah, it's actually trying to break above this resistance zone. Okay, so next level you might want to see is here for the dominance, right? Dominance is somewhere here. The next one will be here, 62.77. Look at weekly. So weekly also is trending up. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs again, coming up. Okay, so far overall the dominance is very bullish. Okay, you might see here as a support here at the 8.59. All right, so you guys have to be careful here because now BTC is rallying, dominance is up. Look into Ethereum against Bitcoin. This is very important, and this is the thing that you want to take note. Why? It's because the Ethereum against Bitcoin, now you can see capitulation what is happening now after the halving, and of course after the rate cut as well from Jerome Powell, the first ever rate cut happened, right, with a 0.5 basis point. So what we can see right now, the monthly now is still bearish, still red candle. There's a high chance of this chart to retest all these lows here. 0.03616 and then 0.02717. Yeah, that will be the range there. Look at weekly now. Weekly is still downtrend, you can see here. Momentum sell, pull back to the entry sell, breaking down again, still consolidating and still bearish. We have not seen any double bottom yet for this weekly chart. Okay, it's still consolidating and there's a high chance of another break again towards the upside. Look at daily now. So the daily again is still weakening. Okay, still weakening, and this is the critical support zone where it needs to maintain, right? This is the level it needs to maintain. Because failing to maintain again, you might see another breakdown for Ethereum against weekly chart. Then let's move on next to BTC. Right, 68. So everything is up. So what is it left right now? So you're left somewhere around the monthly sell zone, 68.7. Okay, that will be the re-entry sell. Okay, so now it's retesting now, and then your final boss resistance is here. Final boss is here, 71.4. Okay, 71.4. All right, so that will be the final boss resistance. And then if you look on next to the support, right, any chance of a pullback, maybe come back here again, 61.3. Okay, and then look at weekly now. So what we can see on weekly, right, if you look at the chart on weekly, it's quite bullish. Why? It's because of the consolidation. So if we draw like this, right, descending channel, this pattern here. Okay, so if we draw like this, you can see the trend channel is breaking out already. Okay, so yeah, the level to watch right now for weekly is here, say 1.4. Let's see, I think most likely weekly can able to retest here. And then maybe we'll have a rejection and then come back around this level here to have a short-term pullback at 68.2 at least to settle down there. Let's see. Okay, so far it is looking very bullish. So we need to maintain above this trend line here for this week. Very, very important. Okay, looking onto the daily time frame, you can see also, you can see the daily is set up, very, very important. Why the W pattern form? Double bottom, completed, price break towards the upside. These are all price action. Okay, that leads is trajectory towards the upside for the daily time frame. Then if you look on next to the H4 time frame, you can see higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher highs again. Okay, so trend is still uptrend. So everything is really, really bullish. So this was the last resistance. Now turn is support at 66.1. Okay, looking onto the Ethereum chart, you can see here. Okay, Ethereum chart. Okay, so we can able to view here on the money time frame. So monthly overall, extreme sell, pullback. Now it's maintaining above the middle band. And then this is the re-entry sell. It's about to test here at 3.2K. So it might come back to reach there at 3.2, or else then most likely you might see a resistance level here is trying to break, which is the 2.7K that it needs to break above. So if you look on next to the weekly time frame, okay, look on next to the weekly time frame, you can see also consolidation. Why? It's because if you look from right to left, this is the consolidation period. So it's like replicating this previous chart here. Then continue to break again, you might see the middleman max at 2.8K. Okay, that could be another big explosion there for Ethereum. Look at the daily, you can see nice movement. You can see W pattern forming, break, consolidation, sideways. Okay, so yeah, could be another pullback again before we see another breakout. So the resistance to watch is here, 26994 or 2.7K. Okay, so that is ETH for you. All right, so let's move on next to let's look at Sui network. Right, Sui network. What's happening now with Sui? Okay, so Monday. Wow, we went all the way to how much here? 2.3. Okay, 2.36. Okay, and then on this level here could be a support at 1.92. 1.92 is the level to watch. Look at the weekly time frame. You can see what's happening now with weekly. We'll see here. It's not loading. Okay, never mind. So daily, we can see here high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows again. Still maintaining uptrend. So now it's confirming right around this level here. Right, this is a level, right? 2.01 or $2 area. Okay, is the level of support. And then leading back all the way to 1.93. I think this will be the last one to accumulate if you have missed the boat, right? So you might want to pay attention on all those zones that you want to accumulate. If you have missed it, but look at H4 momentum sell, pullback for the momentum sell. We might see a lower next low again, right? If these cells are up here. So 1.92 still on the cards here for a next retest for C. Right, then we go on next to 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, Scott, right? Been holding this. Okay, how far is this thing going? 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, 583, all-time high 679. Yeah, so let me see here. This is a thing you gotta take note. Patience is everything. Patience is key here. So imagine if you have no patience and you cut loss, that's what a price to pay. Okay, so Monday was here, right? September. The low was at 225. So roughly about 1x. 1x all the way here. Wow, 2x. We are bought the low from September. Okay. Then if you look onto the weekly time frame. Okay. So the weekly now you can see consolidation, breakdown, consolidate, break. So might see this level here be tested at 456. There could be another chance, another opportunity to grab for the support zone, right? Support zone at 456. Look at daily now. So daily now you can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, breaking higher again, and then now we're testing the middle band. So you might see this middle band getting tested and maybe break down, then continuing all the way to the critical support zone at this level here, 496. So your 498 to 456 will be a crucial level for support for 𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. All right, so that's where you might want to pay attention. All right, then we'll move on next to, let's see what else we have. 𝗧𝗶𝗺. Right, so all this token you're holding, how is this thing performing? 𝗧𝗶𝗺. Now, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, now higher low again. So, like clockwork, 0.12, okay, is the support zone. And I think this is a time, wow, it's like 50% discount, 38%. Now it's at 36%. Okay, so look at weekly now. Weekly is actually breaking towards the downside. As you know, that is already below the middle band. So we might see this level to get retested and continuing lower. We might see around this zone at 10 cent, at least 10 cent. Then leading up all the way back here around this zone. 10 cent zone will be a good area to at least accumulate at this critical support zone. So daily momentum sell, pullback for the entry sell, breaking down consolidation. Yeah, I think maybe might continue for one more last breakdown for 𝗧𝗹, or else then we might see another rally again towards the upside. So yeah, then yeah, let's look on next to last one. Maybe we take Solana. Yeah, not bad. Tau. Yeah, that's the thing. DCA is the key here. DCA is always the best solution in terms of investing, right? So Solana, how far Solana can go? You can see very nice setup, momentum, pullback, consolidation, very nice. I think it was this is the level here, 172 resistance, and then this one here, you might want to take off here at 202. Okay, a very critical support base has been created here after many months of consolidation. 126, and then it went all the way to 109, right? So next level is 172 for Solana. Look at weekly now. So the weekly, you can see that the setup is actually consolidating. Sideways, a bullish sideways movement. And yeah, I think most likely there could be a high chance of a break towards the upside and then leading up all the way to 172, $180 here. Look at daily now. Okay, nice W pattern, very similar to BTC and ETH. You can see double W pattern bottoming out. Now the price just consolidate and settling around at this resistance zone at 158. So let's see whether or not can it able to continue to break, or else we might see a bidder pull back here on the middle band at least at 148 first, and then maybe on the weekend we'll continue to rally, right? So that's my expectations here for Solana. Overall, very bullish. So these are the targets here: 172, 158, 172, okay, or 180 here. Okay, it's a level to watch. Okay, that will be the selling area there. We have pre-sell again. So yeah, that's all I have for tonight, guys.